I'm normally not the anxious or nervous type. I'm the concerned type, but usually not very anxious or nervous. But this time, I think what do you call it? I've become a little bit too ambitious because even though I have 6 years experience in traveling the United States and Canada full time in a 21-foot camper van. At that time, it was a Mercedes Sprinter. I've been in a house for 4.5 years, and I've gotten used to that luxury. And now I'm looking to embark on this. Look at this map that I made of where I'm going to go. And this is going to be a 4-month journey, with the exception of here where I live, going up through the plains and to Yellowstone National Park. All of that will be done in only 11 days, and that's strictly to get away from the heat. So the reason I'm kind of nervous about this is because the distance is just enormous. It's completely pretty much from one side of the United States all the way to the other. And I've worked for almost 5 years to establish where I am now in South Florida. And now I'm going to leave it. And I'm leaving friends behind and a neighbor's dog that I'm attached to. And I'm going to do all this. So all these places here are basically farms and small businesses that I'm going to stop at all along the way. And I've never done quite that before. Usually I will stay at campgrounds, but this time I'm staying at farms and other types of various small businesses to learn more about them. So what has made this especially difficult is most people need help to do this kind of a trip. This requires very careful, intense planning, because it's not a simple trip. I'm not simply booking a hotel to stay there for a couple nights and then another one for a few more nights. This one's very intense. It's a lot of driving. This time I have a high roof Ford Transit that's better than the Mercedes now. And so that's a pretty luxurious vehicle, so that's going to help. And I'm bringing my mini Aussie with me here. Tidy. She's 4 years old, very well behaved, a lot of fun. She's going to enjoy the trip. So she's going to help calm my nerves, but this is hard. This is something very hard to do. Like I said, I've done that before, similar, for 6 years, but to get back into it is going to be kind of hard. So I thought some of you might be interested to see what that is that I'm doing. I wish it were a political campaign trail, and it may be to some extent, because I have some political agenda to achieve sometime. And now a trip like this, normally it would be husband, wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend. They help each other out. One cooks, one drives, one sleeps while the other drives. One of them does the planning. Usually the female will do all the planning and the guy will do the maintenance and whatever. But I'm doing it all because I don't have a significant other. And so this is very difficult. And it's just, the packing. My van is, here, I'll show you. So here's the van. This is a 2018 Transit T250. Very well outfitted, very luxurious, reliable. So this one is quite well packed, ready for this trip. My computer is going to be here. I'm not bringing a printer. I had to put my shoes, I have a shelf for the shoes because when they're on the floor, they're always in the way, and I need quick access to my shoes. This is a mini split air conditioner, and that's a pretty big bed for a van. The air conditioner is running all the time, at least while I'm in the southeast. There's a swivel down TV, there's my oven, induction stove, water heater, a shower basin goes onto the floor, and a shower curtain system erects. I take hot water showers every day. I take a shower, and so yeah, that's the living area. The cab is pretty nice. Have a nice stereo system with a subwoofer, a good rear view camera. So it's pretty well equipped. There's my dog is going to sit there with a security strap. My beautiful yard isn't going to be so beautiful when I get back because the weeds are going to be growing. In the rear porch, I'm going to put up hurricane shutters, and it's all going to be locked out. Yeah, very beautiful yard, but like I said, when I get back, there are going to be weeds everywhere. I don't remember ever spending so much time and effort on a single trip as this one. This one is just crazy complicated, and it's because look at the vast distance. Is just enormous, and I may even go up into Canada. Thought about going to Alaska, but I think that will be possibly another trip. Could be this trip, and I may park in Seattle and go on an Alaskan cruise is possible. But wow, that's going to be a lot of driving. Look at this exotic map. This is a very expensive 3D map. When I have guests over, they all start reaching and they start touching, and I say, don't touch it. It's art. Yeah, so wow, I don't know. This is I don't think I bit off more than I can chew, but this is that's quite some kind of a travel plan for 4 months. What do you think about that? Where would you go along this route here? Or what would you do differently? What advice do you have on where to go? The main places I want to go is Yellowstone National Park, Mount Rainier, Washington, possibly a glacier cruise on a boat, and lots of stuff up and down the California coast are pretty good. Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico, Sedona, Arizona. I have mini split air conditioning when I'm gone, so it's going to be extremely hot, but that will cause a pretty low air conditioning bill. It works so good that I even keep the garage open into the house so that the air conditioner will cool the garage and keep everything in there. Everything in there will last longer and a lot less rust and all that stuff. But because there are some chemicals in here, I do have a vent out in the garage bathroom. A vent out that's always on. It's always blowing air out. Okay, again, so yeah, let me know what you think about all this.